we go. Welcome to Saturday afternoon with DJNIKO recovering from some kind of cold. I don't know what it is, but it's been like from the frying pan into the fire some days. Anyways, enough of that. I spoke with a great guy called a gamer friend of mine, or acquaintance, or cool guy anyway. So I just thought I'll give you a shout out. His name is Fly Old Guy, and I'm gonna also post his. Let's see here. Put it there. There we go, and then I'm gonna pop it up. Come on, show. Here's a great gamer guy too. He has lots of fun different games and pretty entertaining to look at. Yesterday I looked among other stuff when he was playing Bloons. That's like a tower defense game. Those games are very easy to get caught up in and very fun. I mean, it's a challenge and you like to develop stuff and go on. Anyway, we also spoke about Planet Crafter, and I mentioned some of my ideas, and I thought, well, why not give you a shout out and show some of the stuff I've done basically, and then you can come back later and have a look see and see if something that you and your friend, as I understood, you guys work in a team while I'm doing this game all on my own this far. Perhaps now I'm going to try to open my pad here to see if I can see the video. Not that one. Back. Go back. Here we see. Here we go. And there I am. Great. I'm proud of myself when I get things to work. Anyway, so first, something to drink. Stay hydrated. It's a very warm, wonderful, lovely early autumn, late summer day here in Sweden. And I hope you have the best of the days today also. That hit the spot. Don't worry, it was non-alcoholic. So anyway, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna show you how far I've gotten in the game Planet Crafter, and I'm gonna show you some solutions I have used just because I like them. That doesn't mean you have to do it, but anyway. So here's me doing me. And let's go to the game. Resume. As you see, I'm at a base somewhere out in the nowhere. What I have done is I usually build these outposts on regular intervals just to make sure that I have access to oxygen, as the name of the game is basically to terraform this planet. And you have in the upper right corner, you'll see there is something called terraformation index right next to that cute little StreamYard duck. And the TI is the terraformation index. And this far, I've gone to 26.31 mega terraform index. That means 26,320,000. Good thing to be a natural science major, then those are no problem. So the first target of the game is to reach 175,000 TI, or 175 KTI, as they say. So you do that by affecting temperature, pressure, and oxygen in the air. So you have different ways of And you see, we get all these little nuggets all over. I have opened up this little funny thingy here, and this is a ore extractor. And basically, I'm looking for iron, but I got something else too from it. So I'll just let it do its work. So basically, a few of these mining rigs can save you the problem of later having to run around looking for certain minerals, because some of these minerals simply needs you or more urgent, especially. And for me, it's the iron. Why iron, you say? Well, because right now I'm building a pathway, and these function grids, they're like platforms. They cost you 1 iron nugget each. Same goes with these stairs. So by combining these, I build a whole little network. Then also I need iron and titanium for a living compartment, and iron, titanium, and silicon for the door. And many times when I have a distant outpost, I also make a craft station, so I can transform stuff or build as an example, you see my oxygen level is well, you might not see it because my nice beautiful picture is in the way. So anyway, I have to go and refill my oxygen, and either I have to go into one of these buildings, or I can use one of these capsules, which will fill it to the brim. Also, there's a way to capture water, and you have 3 meters. You have one for health, which is basically hunger or damage by falling off high heights, which is easier to do than you want to admit sometimes. The water, yeah, you need to stay hydrated. That's like goes without saying. And as I said, oxygen. Anyway, you start out with getting first access to a few of these slots. I have managed to upgrade my oxygen capacity up to level T4, the 4th tier of oxygen, which gives me 370 units. You start with 100, so that's basically that's roughly three and a half times more. I have agility boots. Basically, they are like making me run faster and move faster. That's always a good thing. My backpack is quite big, as you see, because I have the 5th tier, and you start with like 9 slots or something like that. I don't remember exactly how many it is, but it's very minute. You need to craft this construction ship to be able to use your tool in your hand, and also like to deconstruct stuff. If you build stuff and regret, or just want to build stuff temporarily and then need them again, then you need to be able to deconstruct. This is a spacesuit. You'll find different kind of spacesuits in lockers all over the planet, different kind of layouts and stuff. So that's more like cosmetics. It can be fun if you want to do that. Exoskeleton gives you more of these. I have a tier 2, so tier 1 gives you this row, tier 2 gives you the second row. I have a chip giving me a compass in my view. I have not yet accessed the map functionality directly. I have to show that later in the game. Torch to be able to illuminate when I'm in dark areas or underwater or in stuff. Jetpack gives me a little bit help of scaling heights and also reducing fall damage. Microchip for mining speed. I've got the highest level of that one. And this is the new one I got. Blueprint pinning. Up here in the left corner, I can pin 1 recipe for now. There is a second level, which means I can say more recipes. The good thing about that is that will highlight every of these I have to be able to match this recipe. So that's helpful. Otherwise, you many times have to stop and check what do I have in inventory and what was the recipe again. Unless you have notes and stuff, that will still delay you in game. So try to get this as soon as you can. Then again, I'm looking forward to get next level of exoskeleton because I think I'm gonna need more stuff. And hopefully I can open the next level of deconstruction because I found some debris that I would like to put to better use. Let's say it that way. This is one of the storage crates. You see I've saved some stuff. Also, in the beginning of the game, if possible, save up ice as much as you can. One of these crates costs you 1 iron nugget, but try to have some ice always in as backup. Later on, you open up this cabinet, locker storage. This storage costs you 3 iron nuggets, but it's also good to have build up a little storage for later use or need. So here I can transfer stuff I need for later, pick up later, I can collect. So this way you don't have to go back to the base all the time. You can have depots on the way. What else have I done? Oh yes, I have also gone that far. I'm going to show you the progress, the tech tree in a few. So first of all, you see the health and food is going down, but no worries, I'm not far from home. So now I'm going to fly. I use fly and shift and space, which gives me a bit faster movement. I use these give you energy. These are wind turbines. So they give you a little bit of energy, but also they're great as waypoint markers for you, or beacons, so to speak. So you see the base is over there. I can go to here and I see where my base is over there. That's kind of the idea, to have these waypoints, as well as everything you produce in energy-wise will be shared all over the planet. Some kind of wireless transfer. I don't know how that works, but as long as it does its job, I don't care. Now, here's the next thing I want to show you. This took me a little while, but what is this madness, you ask me? And first of all, let's get a sip of water there, and let's get something to eat there. Different food gives you different amounts of health, but one of these bottles will always fill up. Same goes with the oxygen, so remember that. Anyway, as you see, from one waypoint marker or wind turbine to next, this ship has compartments where you can go in and find all kinds of stuff, including chips, which will give you research. Now, why do I make myself this huge trouble of building all this? Well, as I discovered, I will spend a lot of time in this area. I will be going up here to fetch some minerals and nuggets. Over there are stuff I need to get. So you see a little outpost there. On that side, that mountain behind there is also a valley where I need to go. Over there is a cavern with stuff. So this is pretty central point for me right now in the game. So I realized, instead of having to run around and be afraid of running out of oxygen, I could link up. So I have this huge system, which makes it also easier for me to have storage space, drop off stuff, and then go and get more. So let's go in and see. Also in the game, you can open up the possibility of building viewports or windows, or later on you can build these curved rooms, as you see this. So this is something you open. Also, this is a way of climb between the different levels. So as you see, what I've done here, I've set up a food planter which automatically will grow you more. Everything of that costs energy, so make sure you have enough power supply for it. And here's the craft station. You see all this thing I was mentioning. You need 2 pieces of cobalt to get 1 oxygen capsule. You need ice for water, but you can also build water extractors when you progress. And that's what I've done. So I have access to water in one place. The construction ship costs you 2 silicon and 2 magnesium, and that's a must-have very early in the game. This one silicon, 1 magnesium, got it. The first torch, silicon, magnesium again. And then you have to find sulfur and aluminum and have a previous chip. So that's kind of not the first tier stuff, that's later in the game, but it's good to have that in your back of your head. I need to find this and this. And I have the advantage of now knowing some areas where I can find some of this stuff, so I will tell you about it. This is important to get as soon as you can. Silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. This is the compass that gives you also some bearings on your HUD, the heads-up display. Here's the first backpack you will be building. It's 2 iron nuggets. Then you get the second level. You see, you use the old one to upgrade next. Then this, T3. As I said, I have a higher degree, and how is that? I'll show you in a few. The first oxygen tank is this, then you upgrade to this, and then you upgrade to this, and then to next that I have. First exoskeleton, second exoskeleton. Microchip for mining. This will reduce the time it takes for you to mine those nuggets, and time equals oxygen and health. So the faster you do it, the less you spend waiting. So I'm up at this now. I got this level. I haven't made this because I need to make this item, explosive powder. I don't have it I have access to producing it, but I don't have the resources for it yet. It's a little bit ahead of me. You see something called super alloy. I'll explain it soon for you. This is the one I've got. I found osmium in a cave and another place, so that helped me to get that. So basically you have to get it when you can. Here you see you need methane cartridge and zeolite. I know a place where it is zeolite, but I can't mine it yet, so I guess I must open up some kind of research or something to access it, or use a mining machine. Or miner. I don't know yet which way to go for that. So that's the second tier craft station. However, this is a bigger and better one later. Let's see, what do we have here in my storage? Yes, you see, I have some backup food, I have some backup water, a little backup oxygen. You can never have too much. I have these so I can make one more canister of a capsule of oxygen, or canister, whatever you want to call it, as a backup. Here I have some plants. Some of these you can use to seed more oxygen into the air in the planters, and different plants give you different efficiency. These seeds to use in food planters to get the food. And now let's take a run. This way I don't have to worry about oxygen. I can just move inside my compound, and if I need, I can expand if I need more workspace or room, and I'll show you why. So here we come to, let's show you something here. Here we are on top. You see, we were over that end before, now we are on this end. And I want to show you. You see, I have access to that area without having to worry about. Also, there will come meteor storms or falling debris. I guess it's like on regular basis you will get hit by stones and stuff if you don't careful. So staying indoors during bad weather or storms is always preferable. This is a rocket launcher, which I opened up through the research. Over there you see one more of those miners. This one you need for specific rockets with some tasks. I've managed to open up second level of geolocations satellite, which will give me a map view, not in game. If I press M, I can't get it yet because I don't have it, but there is a map display indoors. So let's go inside again. Climb down and climb down, and yeah, I can do it here too, but here we are. And let's run to the kind of, not really, but kind of main part of this base, or where I spend most of my time. Here's another way for me to gain a smart access way out if I need to, or to the alternative part. So where am I? Oh, yeah, look at me. I went back. Let's go this way then. Come on. We can all have fun. This one I like, this curved, because you have these built-in windows, which gives you a great view and overhead. Makes it easier. So try to combine, either if you have these living room compartments, these single boxes, you can add these windows, and you hear and see the weather is worsening. So now let's go to the other part. And I'm letting the water level sink quite drastically because I know I have it on me and no need to waste. Here you see I've put one more storage bin. I have ice in as backup. And here you see I've used this curved to make it a little bit bigger and more. Also give me an overview of where am I. Let's see what we have in this storage. You can enter and change name if you want, which can be very useful, and I use it for some. So let's drop off some stuff I don't need right now. And you see this one gives me 40 health, but that's not 40, that's more like 25-ish. So if I would use this, that would be basically wasting some food. Space food is 40. So you have different levels of, if you see this squash eggplant, that will give you 25 food units. So grow different kinds of plants because you will need them both for your food and later for something called biomass, this is an example of bioplastic nugget, which will be needed to manufacture stuff later in game. Let's get rid of that and that. What I'm collecting now is as much iron as I can, because I have a project of building this walkway I've been mentioning before. And basically I have to collect lots of iron to build that long walkway with some of my bases. And here's the SE, the chemical name for silicon. And I will put only silicon in this one. Here have a sulfur, this yellow thingy, smelly thing, you know. What do we have here? Here we have a mixed bag. I'm going to transfer those over there while I'm at it. Go to your brothers and sisters. There we go. So what do we have more? We have iron. I'm saving this as backup. What do we have in this one? Sulfur. Come to daddy. And I'm going to make use of that iron because I'm going to need that. And I can transfer that silicon over there, because what's the point of having a silicon storage without silicon, right? So this is kind of micromanaging stuff, but the more you're prepared in the beginning, oh, hi, Janelle. Oh, say hello to Shao. Yeah, I've been a bit ill, and this mess up with my studies have also made it kind of, I've been absent from many channels, basically. I'm being a little bit under the weather, but give her my best, and tell her I'll show up and be there soon again. I miss so many of you people there. And thank you for sending me those greetings. Thank you very much, Janelle. While I had you here, I'm gonna make a little promotion. Let's see where we have that page. Not that one. Not that one. You don't see what I'm doing. I'm just talking to myself, but that's fun because then I know I'm talking with some sensible person, right? Let's see. Where are my. There we have her. And my artist friend, and as I almost want to call you, the queen of the Pebble Beach, because your art is inspiring, my friend. If you haven't subscribed, if you like art, go to Janelle's page. I simply recommend because it's relaxing. Many times those relaxed talks are very, very good for you. Also, it's good for the mental health, really. So do catch up her play. And while I'm promoting, let's see, where is Xiao's? I'm gonna see. Where is your page, my friend? Oh, I have so many subscriptions, but still I feel I don't have enough. I have to promote this one too because my friend Maya is doing an awesome job also about she is enlightening the Norwegian press about what's going on in Denmark and about the covert ops and shady business that Scientology is up to. So if you like two good artists, you have Maya and you have Janelle. Do subscribe to them and watch them because they really deserve it. Now I'm gonna look up Chaos because that's a funny person. If you just need to hang out and just have fun and just let it all hang out basically, then it's, I mean, the way I see it, I'm affiliated to the SPTVverse, which means I'm 100% dedicated to getting the Scientology taken down, them losing their tax exempt status and making sure not more people get caught up in this cult, this destructive, hurtful cult where they abuse people, where they basically intimidate people. They do things that have nothing really to do with religion. But in my honest opinion, that's pure mafia methods and pure abuse and pure criminal. It's, in my opinion, it's criminal behavior, and it's bullying, and it's. I mean, if you have to silence critics because you don't have proof or evidence of the opposite, when you try to redefine words, when you try to, in one way or another, deny and deflect and use sleight of hand and distract and use agents or private investigators, etc., just to harass people, that's not religion, that is cult. And if they wouldn't be doing all that, if they would be able to have a straightforward openness, things would be very different. But as long as they keep hiding and thinking they are above the law and above human decency, I'm 100% dedicated of helping to get them down. Here's my friend's page, Chaos. So here we have three. So we have Janelle. If you haven't subscribed to her, please do. We have Maya, or as she calls herself, Alice in Art Supply Horderland, because she is also an awesome artist. Then we have Chow. She is a force of nature and simply just fun to watch. So let's go back to what I was doing before, and also shout out to another gamer friend of mine, Fly Old Guy. As I mentioned before, if you haven't watched his stuff, do. He's fun and he has great stuff. And I'm a bit envious about his high-tech solutions. He has some bots and stuff so he can very simply post people's links and stuff. And I'm gonna have a look-see into that later. But that's kind of, gamer overkill. Why do something simple when you can do it with a little of panache and extra? So, with that said, shall we go back to the game? I just got a message here. I'm gonna see. Here we have one more. Yeah. Let's go back. I have to check this one out. There. This is fast. There we go. So this is kind of off grade. There we go. At least I'm good at doing many things at the same time. So, back to the game. So, where was I? I need some water to see. Anyway, how much did I do? I did that, I did that, I have that. So, I have water bottles, but I'm going to show you all these goodies I have built. Hydration is low, so this one will basically get water out of, as you see. So it's good to milk out a few bottles now and then because these need water to build. After that, they are self-sufficient. 100% means I can harvest that one and it will start to grow a new one. You see, pretty fast regrowth. Mushrooms. This is a biolab, which open up later, and this is more of tech. So let's get those. This is the sad part. When it gets dark, but you can set up lights, but those costs electricity and energy, and that's at the premium yet. So unless I get a really good power source, I'm gonna be very careful. We go chasing a rabbit. So let me know if the sound is not working and I'll fix that. I think it's working, but I'm not 100% sure. And do we have seeds? We have full there. I think I need some more water bottles over there, there, and there. 1, 2, 3, food. More iron. I'll pick up more outside. Plants. These I use for producing oxygen later, and optimizer. Oh, that I must use later. You find fabrics, you find different kinds of metals, and yeah, sulfur, I have it on place. You find this cute little effigy, which is like a little statue. You find that in special crates somewhere. So you get this little, because this is how your capsule looks when you enter. But a word of caution, as you develop the level and terraform, that also means you will alter the place and the planet in ways you didn't expect. So hi there, Maya. Hope you got the links I fixed for you. Let's see. We don't need that one right now. I'm gonna go out and check that drill. So anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, stages. You see, I've gotten from the first one was getting to a blue sky, and then from that you go to the next and the next, and then you got to rain, and then you got to liquid water, and now I'm starting to form up lakes. Also, here you see the progress of my terraformation. This is these displays you can build and craft as many as you need. And let's see, I just have to check one thing in my studio, just in case I missed. Mic is on there, good. I think it should be working. Let me know if you can hear me or not anyway. So, back to the game. So, as you see, oxygen, each level will open up research for you. Heat, when you raise the basic temperature, it looks like it's some K for me stands for Kelvin. So I think that is how they measure. However, you can't be at 0 Kelvin because that's the absolute 0 point, and then nothing can do anything. Pressure is in Pascal, air pressure. Biomass is the total amount, and this also is growing in a certain pace according to things you use, and all is in some kind of formula giving you this progress. Now, what it's good for is over here. Let's have a look. Here we have interface for messages. You see we get love letters from the company. Basically, we are told that we are a convict and we won't get off this planet unless we terraform it. So it's like, and so basically, it's like you're a hostage. Either you terraform the planet or you get nowhere. And if you don't get nowhere, then you better make sure to stay alive. So it's kind of, you have an incentive. You really want to get out of that place, right? Anyway, what else do we have? The energy, also something you need to keep track of. How much you produce, different power sources. I use these wind turbines as auxiliary power source and as a way to build myself waypoints. But at the same time, they do contribute with a little nudge of energy. Solar panels are very good. Of course, going nuclear is best, but it also demands certain materials we don't always have. What else do we have? I have built 11 food growers, 2 ore extractors, and you see how much they consume. So that means pretty soon I have to start considering building more power sources. I have 1 biolab and 1 biodome. So the biolab is where I do the research, and biodome is like, it is there. I haven't have any use for it. Heater is to raise the planet temperature, and I've been a bit backed out on that. I haven't done that much on that. I'm being more focused on other stuff. You see, I have one advanced craft station, as I told you. This is also to add air pressure. You see, I have 13 craft stations. What else do we have? So the screens, they take a minimum. I put up one lamp. I'm going to put more of those later. And so this is, it's always good. If you're going to build something, make sure you know how much it consumes so you don't kind of have a brown out on everything. Because then you have to compensate and make sure you have enough power supply for everything. So everything is about resource management, as usual in these games. So what else do we do? Yes, let's have some food. That will do nicely. And what do we have there? Okay, good. We're gonna go out. So what else? Over here, you see, this is the biodome and this is the biolab. You can hook them up and they look real sweet. And imagine how sturdy these things are because you can build like this. But this way, as you see, I have some observation ports and I'm considering building something in the middle of there. Perhaps I will build up another connection with some climbing stairs and then from there in this direction perhaps later, but that's later because everything costs resources. This wonderful little building is where I build vehicles, like vehicle station. What can we do here? We can craft. So this little cutie is the vehicle rover. It looks like a Volkswagen Beetle having fun with a crab or something. So that's what the stuff you need. Then you need this one to make more room in the, it's like the exoskeleton of the player. Yeah, come back as soon. Thank you, Maya. Yes, Janelle also said, and I'll make sure to pay her a visit. I can't make this equipment increase until I have got hold of obsidian, and for that I think I have to raise the temperature so I can melt some cave entrances which have some kind of temperature sensitive goo or ice or whatever it is. So before I can enter, I will probably build something more of that. And same on this, when I have the beacon, I will see it on my compass up here in the upper. And this one is also a must-have. I must make it sure so I can produce, so I don't have to run out of the vehicle and grab more oxygen time and time again. So here is my cute little rover, and I'm going to display it for you in a few. Just gonna. Oop. I like the sound. So this cute little thingy is the rover. And the way it looks, you see, this is what piqued my interest. Are you able later to hook up something to that? Because this is very much looks to me like it's based on those interplanetary rovers, like example as the lunar rovers and stuff, with this independent shock absorbers and everything. And here you see I have second level of storage, so I have enough basically of iron, so I can add more. I'm going to go and fetch some more because I can, and then I'm going to go to my little pet project. Now I'm going to show you some stuff around here. Over here you see this thingy here in to the left. This is creating biomass. This is a grass spreader. I have 2 of those, and those add to the development. I'll just have a look and see what this drill has produced for me. Oh, look at that. it was time to empty that treasure trove and run back and run back. I was thinking that maybe it only will mine you one sort of resource, but that was good news. I got all kinds of stuff. That means I don't have to run around searching as much as I have before, because then I can have a few of those doing the work. That gives me time to focus on other stuff, and that is not a bad thing. So let's see, I have that, I have you there, and that, and this aluminum. Just let's have a look, see what I need. I need 2 osmium and 1 more. I'll make more ore miners later, but I have to produce also this, a heater, but most of all I need to produce more nuclear. But I was mentioning super alloy before. This is a crafting station, the advanced craft station. It doesn't look that much, but you do some more advanced stuff. So here you see the tier 4 backpack, done it. Then I've upgraded. So this is where I'm at with this one. And here's where I'm at with the oxygen. This is super alloy, and you see it is an alloy indeed, because you combine cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium, and aluminum. Either you find nuggets of this straight, or you have to produce yourself. Uranium rods, you have to find uranium, and it's not the most easy thing to find. There are places where it is. So I will build a satellite and attract more space rocks with uranium later on. And same goes with iridium. Iridium is a typical space mineral that is coming to the Earth also, if we're talking about science. And here's the rocket engine, which we need for different kinds of stuff, like making rockets and stuff. So you see, we kind of need to produce stuff. And the first jetpack I have, and the second one I have. So far, so good. Now, here is the research. When we start the game, we start all over here. So this is like the way back, way back. As you see, certain conditions have to be met for certain stuff. So I have to have a certain index to get the backpack. Second tier, then solar panel, then the next. The bed is just some kind of cosmetics. I haven't been able to sleep in it. Locker storage is a very good one thing to open up. Advanced craft station is also very useful. This is the launch platform which you will need if you want to put up some satellites with both GPS location and scan. And I'll show you the map also. Then the ability to pin blueprints. Right now I have the first level, so I can pin 1 blueprint. There is a high one, but I don't have the materials. As you see, I have the square, and here's the triangle foundation, so you can build more nice forms. This is a great thing to have. Aim for this one, the atmospheric water collector. That will save you lots of problems and time, just by being able to have one or a few nearby, and you can just simply go and get water, drink water, and bring water with you. Here's the T5 backpack I've opened up. The vehicle station, that's the one I'm pretty recently opened up. I don't remember exactly which index, but you'll see, if you look at you see on the lock, like this one says lake water collector. That means you have to have 50 mega terraformation index. So I'm roughly halfway there. No rush for that. I've opened this one up. What else do we get? We get later on the slope. That means I can build ramps. And that I will also use later on, so I can have easier access to certain places. I'm kind of thinking ahead. So I've already started to build a little network of passageways, and I'll show you that in a few. Here's a machine optimizer, which will also help. That's kind of way to rush things up. Biomass, I will need that later once I reach that point. Orbital information, that's also later thing. Seed spreader, this one will help me terraform faster. And this is when I need to play the devil's advocate. I will almost say, well, that's further down the road. And super alloy, this is something we'll need to do. And this is the baby I'm waiting for, to get more slots for adding stuff. And an air filter, that means I don't have to keep refilling as often as I do now, which is something to look forward to. Autocrafter, okay, that's like automated manufacture. Incubator, this is to create life. Water filter, so I can drink, that's good. Teleporter, now that will probably use lots of energy. That means saving me time of having to go from place to place. And by I have that, I will also have more than one rover probably, so I can have like a few vehicle stations. So I have a teleporter and a vehicle. That way I can cover many more areas. But that's way in the future of this. Osmium, yep, that's a metal I need to get more of. Fusion cell, drone station. Drones, always fun. T4 exoskeleton. Aquarium, oh, don't we love fishy. Mutagens. Circuit board, then I can make more advanced stuff. Pulsar quartz, I've found some of that actually. And portal, reach distant. Okay, so that's helping me also. T6, oh yes, we're going for you. And you see, there's going to be more and more bioresearch as further we go in the game. But anyway, indoor ladder is good to have. Heater, I'm going to build more. Oxygen tank, food grower is a must-have, a few of those. These ones to create oxygen, very important. Build a few of those, but remember the energy costs. Heater, a few of those. I need to build a few more of those. Grass spreader, I have two of these. But this also generates oxygen and gives you some biomass. This is something I'm going to do later on. A flower pot. This one is next one coming up, but you see I have some more. I need to produce more oxygen before I get there. Here's also to produce oxygen, this VeggieTube. This is the tier 2, that's tier 3, so I recommend that. One of the screens of progress, you need this one to see how far you got. As you see, I'm between liquid water and lakes. Beacons is also something useful to build later. I use wind turbines as my beacons. Difference between beacons and turbines are beacons can probably show you signs of them existing. I haven't messed that much with them yet. Exoskeleton I have. Here's the biodome, so grow plants and also helps me generate more oxygen. Sign I haven't really had much use of it, but I could place signs telling me like this place is for this and that. And here's some more. Oxygen tank, living compartment window. Of course you want to see out, you want to enjoy the view. Drill for raising pressure. If you want glass ceilings, this one you need to receive messages, and this is to see the messages. This is the nuclear reactor, which I need to build one more. This is the ore extractor I've recently built, which I like. And you see there's a second level of nuclear reactor and I'm almost there. You see, the pressure is getting so I can get it, but I don't really know the cost of manufacture yet, but I will see that soon. And then I can start spread flowers when I need that. So that's pure terraformation. Then we have biomass. I opened the biolab, as you see. Next thing, to generate algae. That's like also to create biomass. I need more biomass than I have, but it's slowly growing. And then when I get that started, I can get started on plants. Once I get started on plants, I get started on insects and later on animals. So this is really a long-term project. I mean, you're really stuck in this jail for sure. Now let's have us a little nibble of food before we go anywhere. I mean, never start your journey hungry. You see, I have a little nibble left there, but no problems. I remove you because I have this one is 60 and I have this 40, and I have some backup in the truck. And here's more of my food reserve. Also, you can use some of the food for crafting stuff over here. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, here you see biomass. You can keep track. I'm not sure if I can replace these. I don't think I can, but these will add to the oxygen generation. So let's go and look here. Here's more crafting. Right now, if I have algae, I can make bacteria samples, and those I need for something. I haven't found that recipe yet. Plastic nuggets needed for something. What, I don't know yet. But you see, I need mushrooms, I need silicone, and I need water. So make sure to save up water as soon as you can. Same goes with silicone and stuff. Fertilizer, algae, sulfur, eggplants. As you see, you need to farm all kinds of stuff. So fertilizer will be needed also. Then we come to the pure boom boom stuff. Explosive powder to make explosives and stuff, because there will be places where you need to open up by simply blasting up the doors. So that's where you're going to need that, and sulfur and iridium for that. Then we have mutagens, but you see, for that you need bacteria sample over there. You need sulfur and you need methane cartridge, which we have not opened, unless we can find it somewhere. So that said, enjoy a nice day before the storms come, and we pick you two up. And I'm gonna build more energy supplies, and I'm gonna also build a whole section just for food production later. There's one thing I want to show you, and that's this big living compartment. That's like 4 of these in one without the it's more roomy in one way. So I'm gonna make a few of those later on, but you see, those demand more iron. One of these demands, so I mean, 4 times that is 8 plus 4, and here you have 3 plus 3. So you gain from building this one instead of 4 of those individually. Then again, you need super alloys, and those cost. So if you get access to a lot of super alloys, then you can do that, but that's like a next level stuff to do. Let's pick you with us. Do I have anything else in my truck I need to get rid of before we go? Well, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. 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 Or that. Or that. I mean, what's the point of going away on an expedition if you're going to get more stuff and you're already laden with stuff? I mean, it doesn't make sense, does it? So let's transfer stuff into place, and I'll try also to get enough uranium to build another another nuclear plant. I have 3 of those, so that means I can build one of those fancy rooms. Not going to do it now. I just have to remember to do it a bit later. There we go, there we go, there we go. Sulfur over there. So as you saw, I'm going to need sulfur over at the lab. Why not save up? I'm going to need mushrooms. I'm going to need these eggplants, which I don't have. Look, I have the seeds, but I haven't made those planters. But I was thinking about making some kind of space over here where I can have like a greenhouse sort of. I'll design something cool for that once I get there. So now, first of all, food. There we go. Full and healthy stomach. Let's see what else we can transfer. We can get you, we can get you, we can get you. You see, I have water, I have food, and I have oxygen as backup. That's very important to always bring with you. So, I mean, here you have some reserves, but just in case, it doesn't hurt to have some extras. Always think ahead, always plan ahead. You can never be too careful. Even though I'm playing this in relaxed mode, which means I won't drop anything if I would die from health, hunger, or drying out from hydration, or running out of oxygen. But it is no excuse to be that stupid if you can avoid it, really. Unless you want to get back to base quick, in a very, very quick fashion. But it depends on where you are, what you're doing. But I recommend to keep track of what your health and what you're doing. I mean, that's me. Those 2 are going to the storage. And yeah, we got some iron lion Zion, if you like, Zigimali. Let's see how much more iron we have in here. Yep, come to me. Just drill, baby, drill. So back to the project area. As you see, this is my main base, base hub, so to speak. Over there I have one outpost, one of many really, because as this game goes, you tend to spread out. But something I want to warn about is easy to get distracted, so you make sure you have a plan. Inside those rocks there is a crashed ship or section of a ship, also with compartments with stuff you can loot and pick out, so don't forget. Here's another little base section I've built for myself with a crafter and storage. You see, it's always useful to have, and some stuff in reserve. Here you see example of tiny little pond that is developing, and over there is the next outpost. I'm basically looking for iron right now, so I'm not picking up much of the other stuff right now, because right now iron is the most important for me. All this was flat land before, and when you start the game, you land with a pod over there, and I'm going to show you where it is. And this is a reminder why it's so important to make sure to build up high. You will get a hint about build on higher ground. That's kind of a little tick from the developers, so you don't build all on the upcoming lake bottom or lake floor. And here is my second base, basically. This is a base for me. You enter the vehicle by pressing and then left click. You exit it by right clicking it. And look, we have more eggplants. Yay! Let's collect all these goodies. And as you see, I'm collecting and saving up for Hungry Days or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to need many of those later, I'm sure. So that's why I'm prepared for that. And I have more stuff here. Iridium, so I can make one more rod. I have more uranium, which is good. I have different spacesuits. If you wonder about that, well, here is how we look. Let's see. This suit I have right now looks like this. I like the way he's waving. So anyway, I can switch suits basically. Yeah. Here's one of the heaters. I need to make more. This is one of the veggie tubes. This is a very simple. I can replace this one and get much more efficient. Let's see. I have this one. I have Larma now. If I use Shanga or Pestera, I will get even better. So basically all I need to do is go here, pick that one out and add this. And that will make my oxygen production more efficient. What do we have here? We have Shanga. Same here. If I have one more of those, I have a few of those. So let's exchange. Let's put some more efficiency into there. Those two. What did we have here? We did have. There we go. This way, I've increased my oxygen production also a little bit more faster. What plant did I have out? I think I have a plant out. If it's not here, it's other place. Never mind. I don't have a water extractor here then again. So you see, these will be used in a few. Just gonna show you around a little bit. Inside there's a passageway and you can do stuff. This is something I'm going to demonstrate and show you soon. This is my pet project. As you start, this entrance is blocked and it's temperature sensitive. So you're going to need this kind of gooey stuff. So here you will find osmium and some other stuff. This needs 5 microkelvin, it says. Well, we'll see about that. We are not there yet. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, we're not. And anyways, so let's go to the beach, so to speak. You start basically out this game over here in the bottom of this. Well, at that phase, it's not at the bottom, but it will become the bottom. So the first you'll see over there, you see something I'm going to show you. So I built this place very fast soon, and then this. Here is, all this is dry land when you enter the game. So this is like your rescue capsule where you start out this game from with stuff. And then you start from here and then you pick up stuff and you pick up stuff, you craft stuff, you pick up stuff, you craft stuff, you go eat, you go get water, you pick up ice and stuff like that. That reminds me of the movie Cool Runnings. Ice! The Jamaican bobsled team. I just love that movie. It's funny. I think I'm going to watch it soon again. So let's pick up some more iron here while we're at it. Yeah, a few more pieces we can get. Look at that. Yeah. Where's the car? Dude, where's my car? First, let's get some oxygen, and then we go to the car. What kind of veggie is that? Oh yeah, the most basic. Well, do we have any alternative? No, I'm gonna switch you up later. Okay. Here you see also, I put one of these interfaces. So if I find one of these blue chips, then I can open some extra stuff up. So that's like later. How are we doing? You see, I need to get to 5 microkelvin, whatever they call it, until, but I'm not in no rush because I think things at my own pace. Over there at the end of that valley, there's a passageway up and there's more stuff going on what I'm doing. But now we are going back up the hill and I'm gonna do some work and build some and show you how it looks when I build. And yeah, this is a cute little rover. There we go. I'm parking it there. Exit the rover. Good. Let's see. I'm low on water, which means I drink me some water. Food is not critical yet. However, I'm gonna put some more iron with me. I don't need titanium right now. Titanium is when I do those living quarters or doors. So first, let's top up the oxygen. Let's have a snack. Basically, all full, ready to go. So yes, each of these stairs cost you 1 iron. So imagine how much iron I'll be collecting for all these stairs. Did you get the sound to work now? And all these cost 1 iron. So just count if you want. You see how much iron this has cost me already. Here we go. And as you see, when you build, it takes much more time than when you walk, because then you have to align and stuff. So I have these little huts or outposts, whatever you like to call them. Also, there are some invisible obstacles in this game. They are like hitboxes because these mountains are like graphic objects, so you can't just pull in stuff into them. So anyways, here I put 2 windows to keep track of the view. I could put one more there, but not now. It's not much happening over there for me now. What I'm doing here is I'm expanding because there is a wreck over there and there's a cave somewhere here also. And there is resources. Probably there's aluminum by the looks of it. So I will want to have access to that. So right now I'm building passageway. I built an accessway down there. But so don't have to drive around. I will probably make another rover, drive it and park it so I have access to it. A few of those over there later. Let's see. Here's the flashlight. And now let's build some. Yeah, I know how it is when stuff doesn't do as you like. Sometimes it can be those most tiny little setting stuff that affects you. What do you think about my progress in this game? This is the most advanced I've got in this game. I mean, a computer is supposed to do its work and not start to mess up, right? And to help you when you're building, you can rotate with the mouse wheel. And when you see this sign of this chain, that means you have linked it up to the thing you want to build to. So that means, and here you see, it's raining again. That means more and more surface water is coming down. And I'm just trying to build as much as I can so I get this access way down to this area. That means I don't have to run around and drive around. I can just go through these little outposts and that will save me time and effort in the game. Also, it will make stuff much more efficient for me. To quote Supertramp, it's raining again. So, and Maya, if you like, you should display your link again. Let's see, I have one link displayed right now. I'm going to pause and go into the StreamYard. Let's see, I need to get rid of those. And if you haven't subscribed to Maya's, do it because she's an awesome artist. And Janelle also told me that Cricket missed me, and tell her I'll be back soon again. Yeah, I can understand that. So, back to the game. And yes, I'm gonna remove it for now, but I'm gonna promote you again later on. So, don't forget my friends. Say hello to my little friend. Let's go here. Refill the oxygen. Oh, it's raining. It's a very beautiful animation, really. Rainy days fun, right? How much iron? Oh, I have lots more, so I can just keep building. I'm just refilling my oxygen. Back to work, Nico. No excuses. Good. Thanks for sharing that link also over there. So make sure people find your amazing art. I mean, you're amazing, my friend. That's the simple truth. There are no ifs, buts, or abouts. You are great at what you're doing. Link. Sometimes I wish I had a hotbar where I could access stuff I want to build on short notice without having to enter that build menu all the time. That's the only one thing I would like to have access to stuff I could choose to build much more directly, but who knows what they do in the future, but because this is, yes, that's good. Janelle also, don't forget Janelle. And there, look at us, look at me, yes. I touched the number 1 button by mistake, and that makes me see myself in third person view. That can be fun for screenshots and stuff like that. Are we almost there? I think we are. Yeah. Touchdown. So, why did I choose this pathway? Well, you see, there's a look, more iron. There is titanium. Well, how can I have you then? So I'm probably gonna build another base just to have it here next to these stairs, just to have a place to recharge my oxygen so that I don't have to run all that way up. So let's put the living quarters there. What do we need for the door? We need silicon. We need titanium. And if we want a window, we're gonna need some cobalt. So let's pick something of everything while we're here. And also, I think I'm gonna create a crafting station, well, because I'm that far away from base if there's anything I need to build. First, access. Ta-da! Next, build that crafter. Ta-da! There we go. How much? We don't have much of anything. What do we need? We need iron to build a window, but that's not the most important right now. So now I have in my storage, I have food, I have water. Oxygen is no problem. Oh, thank you. Nice of you to read them. We can talk poetry someday if you want to also. I'm not all about gaming, but gaming is like oxygen for me, almost. And let's see where I found that cave I was talking about. So I don't. Here's why I'll save this place. You see, this plant gives you 3 times, so that's used on this 2 times. And when I dismantle this one, I get 1 free iron also, so that can be useful if you don't save those like depot spots on the way. You could use those lockers, those storage boxes, just to have like miniature outposts. I'm curious about that area and I'm gonna explore there soon. First, I'm just gonna have a look-see. That's all. Oh, look at that. A golden crate. Golden effigy. A nice little... An iridium rod. Oh my. Look at that. You see? There are some perks with being nosy and explore stuff. You never know what you find, right? Yeah. Give Sander a little bop from me. Maya has such a cute little dog. Oh, I wish I had one again. It's been a while since I had a dog, but then again, having a dog has its costs and expenditures, and right now, I can't afford to have a dog, so that's how things are. So first of all, I want to furnish me some windows. Oh, inventory full. Well then, let's see. Oh, I built into the stairs, but that doesn't hurt. There you go. 1 window. This makes it more fun to be indoors also, This looks fun. If you want, you can do some push-ups, some workouts. Yeah. I don't mind. I'm not that detail fixated. See, I would bring some of that back to the rover, really. Water. Yeah. I probably should. And then there's more to discover over there. So let's get back. By using the jetpack, I kind of speed up a little bit. So I'm using shift and space. So don't get vertigo just because I do these little mad things. And there we go, nuclear reactor open up. So let's look and see what we need to build it. Go inside, have a snack. You there, you look tasty. You look tasty. You, okay. Everyone gets a snack, right? This is not Oprah, but you could imagine it. Inventory full, of course. Learn to count, Nikolai. Learn to count. There we go. And back with you to storage. Okay, back to, let's see. Level 2. I need explosive power. I need 3 uranium rods. But that will be really... So basically, I need to get hold of lots of uranium. I need to make myself some explosive powder, which I might be able to do. Now that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to put that one up there. This one I can build, and that's a heater, and I need one more of those to increase the temperature. Let's place it somewhere out of the way. Let's put it there. So then I have increased the pace of the temperatures. That's the one I'm thinking about building. But you see, you get almost 3 times. No. 4 times almost the efficiency. Just by one takes. So I mean, instead of wasting that many rods. Yep, that means we have to get ourselves much more uranium. We get much more stuff to be able. So, yeah, let's take one more snack. Okay. I mean, we got some of this, yeah. So, we're not driving off in the sunset. We are driving an important mission. No, we are not on Mars. But I like this game. It's so much independence in this game, basically. I mean, you have certain objectives, but it's up to you how to fill and meet those objectives, really. And that can really be fun sometimes. So now I'm going back to the main base, so to speak. And then I'm going to explore that cave a little bit more later. I have stuff over there I'm simply needing to have. And if you're in the chat, just say hello. Don't be afraid to. You are allowed to use the like button, and if you like, you can also subscribe. I will love that. Now, stop driving around like a. I mean, there's only one car, so you can't really get into a crash, but I can imagine I can most certainly make some mess. Because one place I know, I drove off a cliff with the car, and that was hilarious. First, a drink. Now let's see. I have one there. I'm gonna build that one. I just got to have that one. I have these two over there, and I have one on the screen. So let's build. This is supposed to be a rocket, nothing else. Girls, get your mind out of the gutter, okay? So that is a jetpack. Nice. This can be something fun to show you while we're at it. You get better and better satellites. The first one you get gives you this view. I'm at this second level, so you see you get more overhead view. You use the arrows keys either on your keyboard or these keys in screen doesn't work, I think. I don't know how it if you use your game controller, but I'm using keyboard and mouse. So this big thingy is where I have my main base. Here's one outpost. This valley area, there's lots of stuff to pick up. Here's stuff you need to get hold of. This area I will explore soon. You see, starting to build up lakes. So I can access this that way. I can drive around. That can be worth it. Another section of the ship. I mean, come on. How many parts can you have? Here's a place I put a little outpost, and this is I will explore more later. And yeah, we have more here. And then there is some caves I don't know that much about yet, but well, we have to start somewhere, don't we? As you see, some places are starting to fill up. And that pathway over there, you see, that's where I was before. Here was the miner, and I'm gonna show you where I was recently building. There is my second base. We went up there, we went up there, we built this one. And here I found that golden crate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get there a roundabout. What I also want to do, if you see here, let's see, I show you here. I got one way down there, and I got one way down there. Here is a cave I want to explore. There is this valley floor is not fun to fall down, but here is stuff I need to explore more. Now we'll do that. So question is, should I construct a vehicle station somewhere down here in the south, and probably one over here too later on? So I have, like, each base will have their own depot or basic whatever I need. That's something to ponder and consider, but it's not the most top priority right now. However, I'm gonna unload stuff I don't need to carry all the time. And that will be, let's see, how about food? Water is good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Yeah, let's put those there. And yeah, seeds too, I can put them there. I'm gonna sort all this out eventually, but some stuff is more important than other. I'm like partly distracting myself with do many things at once. So I completed that, but I have still one more pathway to complete, and it's in this direction really. Yeah, I need to collect more iron. Let's see how much that drill has collected for me. I can pick that one up. Oh yes, let me see. Explosive powder. What did I need for that? Did I have everything I need for it? Sulfur, and iridium. Yeah, I can make that. I can make that one. So let's get some sulfur. Come on, come on, come on. Iridium. sulfur. And let's go back to the and voila, nous avons les explosives. There we got some explosive powder. That means what I need are those uranium rods. And those are not that easy because you need, for one rod, you need 9 pieces and nuggets of it. And water, we have plenty. Good. Rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plants, yeah, we have plants. And this one is unused yet. Oh yes, as I was saying, I'm gonna build stuff later. Now I have to work on getting that uranium. I probably should have a project that is there. I think I'm gonna make myself a box just for this project. And I'm gonna make a sign. That way I know where I put the ingredients I need for this in particular. So I have them saved up until I build my next. So basically I'm 2 uranium rods down. And that's no problem. And I don't need more super alloy for now. Let's see, 1 there. Okay, that makes 6 or 7 of those in total. And I'm gonna collect. While I'm thinking about where I'm finding uranium, I can't build that stuff, so I can focus on those passageways I was on before. Now I have water here, and let's see, what did I put in the trunk to save up? I have more there. Okay, good. Let's go on a discovery trip, shall we? Let's drive away. And yes, I could have emptied the drill, but no. I'm too lazy. I'm going to do that soon. Let's drive into that valley, because we haven't been there yet, have we? This is a bouncy ride. So let's have a look at this place. This is my next part of the project. I'm building that, completing that pathway down there, you see. But I need more iron for that. So let's stop there. Exit. See if I find anything. Let's get one of those. Just because I can. And there's iron. Good. If I put an ore structure here, I'll get more of the sulfur. So I'm gonna build that later once my energy allows. The energy allows it, but not now. Let's run around in this poisonous sulfuric acid gas just because we have a hazmat suit. Good. And let's see what else. Magnesium, silicon, cobalt, silicon. this fog or this mist or this gas. Ah, you see, here is another entrance to this cave. I've been running around here a few times. Iridium, aluminum, come to daddy. And iridium. Not silicon this time. Iron, yes, please. Don't mind if I do. So I could run back to the vehicle and just drive down this cave. That means basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a marker for myself. As you know, when I'm talking about markers, either it's a beacon or these cost way less. And as long as I can see them, as long as I know where I'm going, I'm fine. Now, where did we park our car? Over there, I think. Yes, we did. Let's grab some stuff on the way. On that end, you see another of my outposts, and this will build down here, I think. And let's grab some oxygen. What do we have? Oh, look at that. That's a good harvest. So here is another way into something fun. Here's a cave of osmium and sulfur. I will put a mining rig here. I promise you that. Look at that. Osmium, always welcome. And I have my stores full. I know. And here, see, sulfur, osmium. This will expand as the temperature grows. And I will use this cave also for mining later. Trust me on that one. Now, anyway, back to the truck or the rover. I would like a name for that rover. I wonder what I should call it or name it. Something cute. So let's see. We can put all that jazz in there. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. That goes there, that goes there. You go there, you go there. Let's sort it out. Good. Iron, 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 oxygen, oxygen. Good. We have enough for now. No panic. Don't panic. Remember the advice in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't panic. Let's drive to that cave over there because there were more stuff we could get hold of. Later, when I get that sloping ramp, I can build a passageway up here much more smoother. So basically now I'm gonna farm up here and then I have to drive around and back to get back. But this way I have easier access to my storage and my backup stuff. Cobalt, yes. Aluminium, yes. Iridium, yes. Iron, don't mind if I do. Iridium, iron. Is this like Iron Man competition or what? Aluminum, iridium. Hello. Iridium. Oh. How does mine? Oh, good. And I'll wait until it warns me until I need more oxygen, and then I'll get some of that. No need to waste until you really need it. It will alert me any second now, I'm sure. So let's go to the... And there we go. Iridium, 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 iridium. Almost sounds like a song, doesn't it? Let's fill up those, and then we go back to base. And I think I'm gonna fetch some more cobalt so I can make some more oxygen capsules, because yeah, I spent a few of those. Then of course iridium is always good to have. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I could probably drive off that cliff just for the fun of it. I'm kind of tempted. Yeah, why not? Let's have some fun. As one of my friends playing TBS said, losers don't get to drink champagne. That was a smart shortcut in my own humble, or not so much humble opinion, but that worked. Welcome back, Maya. Way, look at that car rover fly. Maya, I need suggestions on naming this rover. Should we call it Sander? Even though we can't put a name tag on it, but I like to name my stuff, so. First of all, oxygen, food. Yeah, I got water. That will do. Did I have one already? Oh, nice. You see, always discover some what you have forgotten. I'll make myself 2 more oxygen capsules just in case. Yep, then that little rover is Sander. No doubt about it. So, do you have a nice weather out there also in Norway? I mean, we got pretty warm here, so I'm enjoying it, even though I'm not fully healthy, but I'm doing my best. Let's get some more of this stuffy. I think it's time to build iridium storage, because I have that much of it now. Unless I make a few rods of those too also, just because I can. No, you're not going there, neither are you. Let's see, here's silicon. Should we go and perhaps extract the stuff from that drill? I think it should be maxed out by now. And yeah, I could be smart I'm thinking about it. What do I need? I need titanium. Plants. And of course, I don't have any titanium there, but here we have it. Let's build a door, and I don't have to run around all the time. Life is all about revolving doors, and I think I'm gonna need something to. Yep, I'm gonna need stairs. And I'm gonna need a platform. Now this looks cool. Yeah, perfect. Then I don't have to run around the corner all the time. And let's see, let's empty as much as we can, and then we can save time. As I said, time is a premium too, and let's put another storage there. This one will be TI or titanium. Ah, so it's a stay-at-home day a little bit. You would love the weather we have here. It's marvelous, just lovely weather. Oh, I only had one of those. That doesn't hurt because I'm gonna sort everything out. And you got, and you get to go. Food, food. As I said, it's always good to make sure to those that processes that keep working independently, just make sure to fetch the stuff out of them as often as possible, like with the water reclaimer. I mean, it does help you a lot in the game when you have those resources easily accessible. So what do you think about my planning this far in this game? Do you think there's any kind of sense or direction in what I'm doing? I think I'm gonna build a satellite to attract more uranium because I need more uranium for sure. And one more. Silicon. There. Yeah, so I could make one just for iron also. I know I could, I should. But would I? Yes, I would. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And there we have. And let's add all those. That means I have more space for other stuff when I need. And the text, we shall call it Fe as the chemical for ferrum or iron in Latin. Iron, titanium, whatever, I haven't. Yeah, I'm gonna call this one magnesium. I think I'm gonna put magnesium in this one. Mg is no, that's the car brand. Mg as in the magnesium. That means I can sort out stuff. Plants are fine. Then I can start to pop around these and get some more order in this kingdom of madness. Yeah, I'm gonna name this one Iron 2 as you see. It's so much why move all that around. And how much did we have here? Yep. Nah, I'm gonna use this one too. I'm gonna use one of these. Then that means I need one for cobalt. And let's put cobalt here. CO is the chemical sign for cobalt. Cobalt it is. So titanium over there, iron there, cobalt there, and magnesium over here. There we go. Now, did I have another? Yes, I did. I did. Now let's look at that rocket I was pondering about. Let's climb. That was a fast climb. I'm on the top of the world, Ma. Let's see here. Asteroid attraction rocket. I need 1 rocket engine. I need 3 cobalt and 2 super alloys. Might do that. What else? I also need iridium, perhaps not as acutely, but I do need uranium for sure. What do I need? Basically, is that engine I need to make. Also have the engine. I think I have most of it. Let's look what I need for that engine. Iridium, uranium, super alloy. And I think I have it all. Uranium, cobalt, I need those. Iridium, gotcha. 2 super alloys I need, yes. Here's 1, and I know where the other one is. Cobalt. What else did I need for the engine? I needed 1 more uranium. There we go. Now, do I have all I need? Yeah. Let's go and send up another. Hey, who put out the lights? Oh, sorry. I got to use my little flashlight. And up we go. And shall we do the countdown? 10, 9, 8. Come on, push that button. Oh, just leave me here on this desolate planet. Just leave me. Just go away. Yeah, just leave me. Oh my God. Anyway, that means also that I will raise the. Ouch. Here they come again. You see those rocks flying? I'm just standing still and hoping not to get hit. But if I would get hit by one of those, I get an achievement. So that's kind of a double-edged sword. What should I do? So let's go down. And if you're even a little bit concerned about your health, get indoors. They rattle you about quite a bit, don't they? Let's go explore, see what kind of minerals drop down. Some cobalt. Come on. Sometimes it glitches and doesn't deliver. Here's the only lamp I really put this for. I think I put one more somewhere, but I really didn't focus on that part that much, did I? Oh yeah, there's another light. First I was thinking I'm gonna like make a walkway with lights so I can find my way, until I figured why not build a complete walkway base, and I did. Water enough, ice, always good to have. Good, some backup food. I'm going to show you here. I'm trying to see if there's anything more to explore here. See, one of my waypoints, another, and another. This way it's more easy for me to orientate. Up there is some stuff we can check and see if there is anything I have left to loot. Oh, look, the algae generator. I can make that. That sounds fun. That will also increase the amount of biomass I can produce later. First, let's visit this shippy thingy. It used to be a ship or part of a station, or as you see, it fell quite nicely into this spot. Jump in. Let's see. I wish I could dismantle some of this furniture and so I could get more build materials, but maybe that comes. These I can later. I have to get that level of tech. I don't have it yet. So yep, we've gone through all here and here. Nothing more to get. But we can continue. See you on the other side, right? There can be some nuggets like there. Let's pick that one up. There should be more. I haven't cleaned this place totally up yet. There's one more. And there we have some others. Yes. Problem when you play some of these games, you kind of move along with the game, like you're helping the game to jump, and that can be a little bit funny. Or is it just me? I don't know if someone else does it. Oh, look at that. Ouchie. It's a trap. I'm gonna get that chest. Just wait. I probably should jump from a more nearby access point. Let's see what I can do about it. First, let's go and fill up some oxygen, fill up some water, and then back at it again. Yeah, I can do one of those. Water is fine, food is fine. Okay, you're thirsty. Good, you have ice. Okay, let's use one of those. Gulp. And inside this ship, there's also compartments. I'm not sure if I explored all of it, so let's go for a little exploration and see if there's anything I've forgotten. Kind of reminds you of Alien, as long as you don't feel claustrophobic, right? These can be dismantled later, I think, or repaired. I'm not sure about these either. Here's storage bins. I know I've been here before. Here you find some suits, and I got them already at base. Same here. Yeah, I think those are the ones I can't do anything about yet, but I'll get them later. Once the game allows me to. I wonder what this is supposed to be. It looks like a big microwave oven. But it's supposed to be a computer or something, I don't know. Well, this says hazardous radioactive material for sure. So I don't know anything about that either. I guess it will explain itself later. Let's pause and see. I got the message. Let's see what it's all about. Back to the studio. There we go. Let's see. 2 hours gaming. Yeah, I think I showed the most basic of the game, really. So I'll continue gaming off stream, so to speak. But the idea was just to show some tricks, tips, and ideas. You might like some of them, you might think some of them are totally mad, but you see, you have many options of how to solve things in this game. So thank you for hanging out with me, Maya, and you and I need to talk more. You have your project, and just let me know if I can help you in any way with your project, and we'll do that. And take care of each and every one of you, and make sure to support all these small channels too. Okay? Take care now.